Fala, meus queridos, bem-vindo ao canal Random Plays, no próximo episódio de Dragão de Veilguard. A gente está fazendo as missõezinhas. A gente tem que falar com Bellara e Arden.
Okay, Bellara, what's your lead on getting us a fate expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook, so we need a fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mornwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a fate expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
We've seen terrible magic. Old magic. It'll get worse unless we step up.
I see. Bellara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a fate expert and powerful psychagogue.
You will need him.
Where can I find him?
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
Uma missãozinha, né? Mas vamos agora na Harding.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready. Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Ah, temos duas missões, dois lados. Ver se alguém quer falar comigo aqui. Não. O mundo deve ter. Eita, tem dois lugares agora. Não tem quest aqui, não. Não tem quest, não tem quest. Vem. Uau. Vamos nessa mesmo. Cara, não sei se esse cara tá bom não, mano. Tô achando que esse cara não tá me bufando, mano. Vou ter que ver se tem mais skill de provocação, né?
Hi, I'm Rook. I'm very much hoping you're Tosh.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
I've got a good feeling about her.
Ah, eu queria ver a habilidade do Moreno, né? Mano, qual é que dá... Aqui, ó. Eu vou tirar... Ah, mas tem aqui, ó. Quanto que é a carga? 36. 20% deve ir pra... Tem 28? E essa aqui é qual? Pô, vou botar a skill dele. Cara, deixa eu ver as habilidades. Tem 8 skills aqui, guys. Eu vou ver aqui na minha colinha. Puta, pior que a minha colinha não tá aqui. Seguinte, guys, eu mexi aqui na minha configuração. Deixa eu fechar aqui o programa que eu salvo aqui pra mim, as colinhas, tá? Seguinte. Essa aqui, pelo menos, é a árvore de talento que eu tô fazendo por enquanto. É focado em necrótica e sangramento, cara. Não sei se eu vou botar essa skill aqui. Vamos ver.
Exactly.
Acho que eu fiz errado, peraí.
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partner
Aham.
loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
Passou certinho.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincimer.
Yeah, blue with the yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Lightning? Well, that's dramatic.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
Para. Devagar. Ah, cara, tem um esqueminha ali. Inferno. Dando umas travadinhas, mano. Não sei o que é, não.
On top ahead.
Ó, tô dando umas travadas, nada a ver, irmão.
Watch yourself. They have gatlock cannons. Eat shit. This is not your land.
Ah, mano, que travaceira é essa, velho? Tá rodando perfeito, mano.
Watch it! Now it's your turn.
Come on. You're not bigger than me.
Maluco, assim. E o outro bem.
So you've got no problem fighting other Kunari.
I'm from Ravain. Not like I
Tem umas
follow-
travadas, nada a ver, viado.
You got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antom don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
The job with us. What made you want to take it?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
Atalhozinho. Atalho.
All right, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
I don't like the sound of that. Deep Stalkers, watch out!
Knew they'd find us.
So the Deep Stalkers are the bait.
Yup.
If that's what works.
Quite a few of them.
Dragons have big stomachs.
Company, get ready. Is it just me, or is that one meaner than the rest?
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
My job's done. Your turn. That's got it.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner. Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
Merda, que coisa.
There you go. A toast curry.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
She responds to people blowing a horn.
Tá merda, lá em.
You've left food for her before.
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon. Vinsomers are clumsy on land, better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. gulp them all down in a single bite.
Close?
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Someone put a lot of work into these fortifications. I think
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
Tem que ver alguma coisa lá em cima. Aqui, ó. Esquerda, direita, costa. Esquerda. Não. Direita, esquerda, costa. Coisa linda. O Big Jump ali. É guincho.
so. The Antam are here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
Não tinha madeira pra chutar. Graças a Deus, você acertou. Uma batalha. Por enquanto não dá pra ir por ali.
Shit. More on Tom. You're not even supposed to be here. Weak dust people? I'll show you weak dust people! Come on!
Not too bad.
Let's keep looking.
So the Antom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravane and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Cuman and invaded. The Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
Não enche minha vida isso aqui não, mano. Ah, é o item que eu não posso fazer 70%.
Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vincimer.
But the dragon can handle that.
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drugged her to make her sleep. Assholes!
We've got company. Got us at a distance.
Ai, caralho.
Got us at range. Watch it. Done.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benarie Bala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kyuto!
Yunasi Besidan.
Tarala!
Come on!
Eyes open. We'll see who ends this. Company on the left. Rotate back. Something's ready.
Rub some dirt on it.
Made it through that one.
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah?
Can't say I was expecting that.
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
What'll she think of us when we free her?
Hopefully she'll just fly off.
Hopefully. Should I cross my fingers?
One dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted. Another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
A história dos personagens é mó da hora, velho.
Wonderfully done, Tosh. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
If it puts a smile on your face, that's good enough for me.
Oh, it does.
Thank you for all your efforts. This is just as I had hoped.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam.
O beijo que ela fez.
I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Your mother doesn't mince words. I like that.
Yeah, she's a lot.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Mais um pra equipe. Ah, a gente vai agora. Uns quests aqui. Que quest é esse aqui, viado? Não sei nem ali.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts. What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh, puzzles.
You've got the right idea, going across the ceiling. Varric and I ran into an old elven puzzle once while hunting for Solus. There were these talking statues.
Riddles?
One only lied, and one only told the truth, I think.
Ugh. What'd you do?
Varric gave them an autographed copy of his book. Turns out he's really popular in the Fade.
Nice.
I'd appreciate it if you avoided fencing any of the elven artifacts, unless Bellara tells you it's okay.
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
As a crow, I'm not the moral authority here. But if some lords don't think like you...
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
We should do this again. Grab a drink, share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat or traps?
Nah.
All right. Just let me know when.
Ah, porque temos uma missãozinha. Ah, não sei naquele ali não, mano. Perdidinho. Se eu for aqui, não tem nada ali. Então é aqui. Missãozinha aqui.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the Lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
falar com a Neves. Fala com todo mundo aqui. Outro lado. Ficando bonito aqui, né?
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter? Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
So, how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
As smart as he's supposed to be, there's just some things he doesn't get. At all.
Yeah. Maybe one day he will. Maybe. If you help him. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am. I should let you go.
É, vai evoluindo, né, os lugares.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What will you do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Who you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he does. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a...
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well,
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Sounds like a fun read. I'm in.
You have to buy it first.
Where's the Gloomhowler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Maybe, but go easy on him. He's still getting that...
He runs into an ogre, it won't care.
Too late. See you around. You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep? I know, I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
When things were too quiet back home, it meant a night off, or a knife in the back.
Now there's a deadly coin toss.
You're telling me. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Well, that must have been something.
There was a bit more in the middle, but yeah.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
Same. Can't sit still, can't stop thinking about everything.
There's always something to chase. Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
And if it's already too late?
Don't tell me you're a lost cause.
I might be.
I know the feeling.
É com todos, eu acho, né? Gudu, 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 gudu. Eita.
Hi there, boy.
Isso aqui. Não. Aqui também é tank, ó.
Trouble nearby. Time to fight!
On it! Good job, Dapper.
Happy to help.
Under fire! Watch it! Watch the ranged attack! Watch for ranged attacks! We get lots of rounds.
That ship might have hit a reef. But in these parts, I'll bet someone sunk it.
Hassan likes truffles.
Yeah, I'm just happy he's eating. Something other than the treats you give him.
So the bird squawked.
Repeatedly. Give me more. Is there anywhere the Dreadwolf doesn't worm his way into?
Ai, ai. Muito bem.
Not bad, Rook. For a crow. I'm ready to go again.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
Looks like they were ambushed.
Escada que tem ali que eu tô vendo.
Seems we both spend our days hunting things most people don't want to know about.
Nights too.
Nights are even worse.
But it's
Posso
easy
lá em
to
cima?
hide.
For them or us.
A stakeout's easier in the dark.
So is getting jumped by an ogre.
There's a problem.
Here we go!
Way to get it done.
Davrin, that's shot.
We're clear.
Eu não me lembro como é que eu vou lá. Eu não sei como eu vou lá, na verdade.
Someone clearly wanted us to do something with skulls or torches or something. Might be worth looking around. And another Fen'Harel altar.
Look at those waterfalls. It's like every drawing of Ravane made real.
Esse fogo, o que que é, será? Seguro.
Looks like we've got a door. Let's see what's on the other side. Looks like the Antom got the supplies that were meant for the crows.
Let's take back those supplies. Pay the Antom a visit.
Come on. Time for the crows to send their regards.
Does it ever get to you? Dealing with the worst of the world?
Sure, but someone has to, and for some reason I decided it was me. You?
Monster hunting's like training. The heavier the weight today, the more you can lift tomorrow.
And how much does an archdemon weigh?
Ah, dá pra subir, eu acho.
My way
Mano.
up to that.
Sabia que dava.
Well, there's a fancy trick.
Vai ser chato achar. Não, foi.
What's up?
Calma aí. Eu fiz o que eu não sei.
What about it, Davrin? Is fighting monsters about the hunt or the victory?
The hunt. The thrill of the chase gets me out of bed.
So, not the actual catch.
That part's fleeting. Tracking it down can go on for weeks, sometimes months.
You've got a funny idea of fun.
Cada torcida.
We've got company.
Door's sealed, but I'll bet the warden's left a clue around here to open it.
Can't do this without a wisp.
Tranquilo.
Company, get ready.
Go, go, go!
turn.
One of the crows is still alive.
The Antam kept me alive so they could use me to trick Ravain into sending more supplies. I didn't think anyone was coming.
The crows have to look out for each other. Let's get you back to Treviso.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Antam there.
We've got a path now.
Porra, esse é novo, hein? Ah, controle, o que que deu? Aqui, ó. Ué, controle do Beyblade aqui. Ih, pera aí, cara, vamos controle. Deixa eu pausar. O controle bloqueou, agora voltou normal. Tive que trocar de socket, né?
The same ocean as the one next to Hal's fish stand. Feels different here.
Tá, por enquanto aqui foi, agora a gente vai... Aqui. Ah, falta mais uma. Agora eu tô perdidinho. Fogo nas areias, cofre da guarda. Uma coisa aqui, ó. Ué, cara, e agora? Alguma coisa a ver com isso aí, velho.
Davrin, if you're just in it for the thrill of the hunt, how do you get by?
Easy. You want to hire me, then it's coin up front, paid in full.
People agree to that?
When a clawmonger is eating all your goats and eyeing your children, you don't haggle over the price.
Well, nice gig you've got there. Que loucura, velho.
There. Whatever the warden sealed, we've opened.
Ah, sei lá. Não. E agora tem mais uma missão que é com ela.
Hey.
Já não tô achando lucro nesse aqui já.
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
I wasn't expecting...
What?
I don't know. You with the birds. This is fun.
Oh, good.
Can I help?
Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or...
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antom called you a Dari.
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks the Dari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds. My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kantar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kantar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. Don't scare them.
Do you miss living under the Qun?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antom, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun. There you go. Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
The birds just ate. Scare them any more than you already did and they'll be crapping everywhere. What the crap is that?
The Antom must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari! Come on. These banners need to burn. Okay.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
Antom supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch. Gotcha.
Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby. This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that. Karash, it's Tosh. I brought food.
Avatosh, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. He's a friend.
A friend? All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antom when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antom cannons. After what they did in Ventus.
Is there anything you need?
Yes. I knew some of them from the Dreadnought where I worked.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace, Avatosh. I have the clouds to watch and...
More than just fish. Here you go. Shaitan.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatosh.
Panahedan. I'll see you soon.
So, the Dragon Hunter has a softer side.
The Qun says you take care of people.
So, you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing. So how do you get it?
I left my old life behind when I joined the Antivan Crows. Then I had to leave that to help stop Solus. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antom have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who have only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe. Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't. Because she's sleeping in my base, which means I own the bed. I'm actually next on laundry detail.
She always did like the mouthy ones.
In truth, Avatosh's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antom.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahedan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
So it's uncommon for you to be interested in men, but not unheard of?
Huh. Well, thanks for coming. We should get back.
Thanks for having me along. Maybe we can do this again.
Right? Yep.
Acabou a missão.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I didn't expect such a warm welcome. Considering.
Please, don't be put off. The workforce is perfectly harmless. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Então é isso, guys. A gente vai continuar o vídeo no próximo episódio. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Falou, valeu, eu fui!